All right. So, okay, let me just guide you straight to like cosmos and feeling like you're in the stars. Just like go into like if you're shooting up in the stars and clouds, you're going through clouds and then you're in the stars. And you look around, you know, you see a bunch of like it's like a universe, but wait, it's more like like open space between like planets and stars. This kind of image, like open space of like vastness. There is so much vastness around, and everything is like um, vibrant and like moving slowly and like vibrating in certain energy. It's like a higher vibration energy. It's a little bit like this kind of like you were watching it in like in amazement. It's like, oh wow, you know, it's like so beautiful and so amazing. And I'm just tuning in what is it that we're getting into here. And it's okay, so it's almost like to understand that this vastness, it's like the vastness, so much of it. Because oh, okay, so this is what's the symbol of this whole what I'm shown is that you know the universes and the stars, so much stars and the galaxies is so much of it, you know, that actually, you know, we know from like, you know, National Geographic or something programs that it's so much of this that we cannot even like imagine how to travel through this, how many light years would take, and all this like this the vastness of this is so amazing and big. So it's a little bit of a symbol of how vast is your potential, like how vast is your, you know, is your own um, it's your own being. So what we are asked for is to release the idea of the body, you know, like drop the idea that you have the body right now, and be the, you know, that's like, it's like as if we are floating in these galaxies in between them, like together, like you are one of the stars kind of feeling. And it's so vast, everything, and so big and so, oh, infinite. It's like infinity, okay? And now, so imagine that you are floating in the field of infinity. And the field of infinity is the field of like vast and big and never ending, but it's also infinite possibilities. It's the same field. It's infinite, never ending, always evolving, always changing and growing, and like, you know, it has no end. And so now I want you to allow yourself to feel that you are part of this, and open up to it, to the idea that you are, you know, the being that is made from the same energy and from the same vastness and infinite potential and infinity. And so what you are an infinite being of light that never ends and never, you know, never has no limits. That's what it is. It has no limits, no, has no limitations, and has no um, ideas, almost like that, you know. It's infinite. It's like so many ideas. It's like you can have any idea you like. It's like never ending. The idea is never ending. The ideas about yourself could never end. It's so vast and so, and that you, it's almost like you could like, get lost in this because there's so much of it. It's never ending. And and actually that you are okay, that you are everything and nothing. This is the whole idea, because you are the whole universe. The whole universe, the whole entire universe is you, and you are the whole entire universe. So everything there is in you, and at the same time there is nothing in you, because you are so, there's no, so vast and so infinite, that there is infinite possibilities of what what you are. So releasing all the, it's a bit of a feeling of like overwhelm, and that's where also that kind of like, it's actually about being overwhelmed by the abundance. Because when we look around now and see all these universes and galaxies and stuff like this, it's almost overwhelming that so much of this is that you become like, oh, how can I even grasp it with my mind? How can my mind even understand it? That there is so much of it that we can never travel through it. So then your mind wants to kind of confine it and say, oh, this is okay, this ends here. This is enough. This is what can only happen and nothing else. And so allow your mind to understand that the possibilities are infinite, and understand the infinity of things, and also understand that for you as a being, as a person that you are right now incarnated, the being is incarnated in, is also the same potential of infinite possibilities. And so it's also a potential of infinite growth, and also like infinite, it's not even, doesn't even show, I want to say clients, but it doesn't really show that energy of clients, because there's something about clients that is not really resonating somehow. Okay, there you go. So this is, it's the infinite numbers of people you can impact, it's that impact. It's not about impacting them one-on-one, it's about like impacting many different souls with your work that are touched by it in all kinds of different ways, whether they buy from you or not, or they see something and they get touched by it, or they, maybe your photograph is published in one of the biggest magazines, and people see it, and there's thousands and thousands of people being touched by it. And so allow your mind to see that there's infinite possibilities of how many people you can actually touch with your work, and without taking any responsibility for them, because it's just that you're putting out the work that is of the highest value from yourself, from that energy of infinite possibilities, because you're floating that energy into the work. And then with this, you're touching infinite possibility number of people. It's not even important number, right? It's like almost it doesn't matter what's the number. The number is created by the mind. Almost what I'm getting is like created by the mind to actually feel safe, to actually confine yourself in feeling safe, that this is how many people I can touch. And you want to close it in the number, because that way the mind is feeling, okay, I understand it, I grasp it now, I understand how much. So imagine now that that your own light, as that star in the galaxy, it's that spreading that light. It's like you burst open, and the whole, all your light, and it's like infinite light coming through from within, going across the globe, and then informing and sending a message to all the souls, all the people that you are meant to touch in this lifetime with your work, whatever it is, if it's this work right now, or what it's going to evolve into, in a few years, in 10, 20 years, it doesn't matter. It's the lifetime of the people you're touching, you're inspiring, you're meant to influence in some way. And so just allow, like, they lighting up everywhere across the globe. They're getting the message that you are here to impact them. And then it's almost like just let go. Just let go. If there's anything coming up, like, it's like the question, how am I going to do this? Like, let go of this. Like, let go of how. It's not important. Let go of like what they're gonna, how it's gonna make them feel, or whichever way they're gonna be touched. It doesn't matter. It's just that your work will influence others. And let it go, and let it be, and feel that there's no responsibility there for you, or any kind of attachment to these people, or any kind of attachment to the way they get influenced. Just see, if you want to, like, really have it visual, just see how, like, there is lots of cords that may lead to these people, and then they just get cut off, and it goes, and that all these cords are released, because you're not taking the responsibility of really, like, needing to do this. This is for you to see that you have the power to impact so many people, and you have already soul agreements with many people that you will touch. And it's not an agreement as like a contract that this has to happen in this way, and in this exact words, or visual, whatever it is. It's not a contract. It's simply like a soul agreement that these people will be touched in this lifetime by you, and it's a loving agreement. So you let go of any kind of cords that are draining you, that you feel that you have some kind of obligation towards these people. Just let go. Just, like, see yourself releasing it. Loosen your body. Feel like, okay, this is, I don't need to feel in any parts of your body any tension, or anywhere where you are leaking the energy to others. And now also see that you become stronger and more powerful as a creator, as the creator. Either your creative work flow is getting stronger and much more clear. You become a clear channel to the information of what you're supposed to create, to actually touch all these people. And then it's opening your senses, your, like, receiving information centers on what to create, how to create, that the inspiration can come with ease. You feel guidance on what to do, how to do it, and that eventually whatever you are creating is impacting all these people that you just light up. Now also realize that you are living in the field of infinite possibilities, and so also it's your infinite possibility of how much you can receive. And whether it's money compensation, or whether it's like good energy from others who are sending you gratitude and appreciation for what you have created, it's like infinite possibilities. of receiving. So open up to receiving, because that's where the, so that exchange between the exchange of receiving and giving can be equal, and almost like allow to like equalize it. It's like a, it's like equality, and it's not more giving and less receiving. There's no difference. You are in a, in the field of infinite possibilities, and you are the universe, and the universe is you, and all of this is meant to flow and meant to have the flow of exchange and receiving and giving of the same level. And it's like a flow, it's like a cycle. You give and you receive, you give and you receive, and you receive and you give. And it's not all the blocks around how much we can have, or is it selfish to have more than others? Is it okay? Let's release also the beliefs about I cannot charge for like God's talent, that talent is created by God, and this is something that you don't take money for, which is it's just old kind of beliefs that are not true. And with talent is it's almost the same concept as religion, that if it, like churches and like spiritual guides shouldn't charge because it's spirituality, and it's like good things, they give things, so they have to give instead of don't take. So like release all these ideas where there is in your body feeling of I cannot receive because it's my talent, it's like God's gift for what I'm doing. Just let it go. And also let's release the beliefs around service and serving others, that you are here to serve, and that you are here to serve God. And anywhere where this idea is locked inside of you, that you have to serve, in a sense of serve and not receive anything back for this, serve to do good, serve to be a good person, and to do give more so you can be a good person. And it's just all these like ideas picked up from religions, and other ideas about serving people. And know that let's see and show you that you're that you can that you can also receive. It's like God's talent is what you have received. So it's almost like you have received that, so now you allow yourself to receive compensation for it. And the receiving part is actually what God, the creator, the universe, is open you up for. This is what it wants. This is how it's designed. It's not designed in a way where there is lack and scarcity. It's designed in a way that is abundance and fullness of everything that we need. And so it's also inside of you, and that you open up to this kind of receiving of abundance and fullness, that is like your birthright. It's just the way the universe is created. Everything else is an illusion that it's not that way. So really let go of the illusion that the universe is not abundant, or indeed that there is not enough, that there is lack, that you need to suffer for that so others can have also, that you cannot, that you will be selfish if you receive more, and that you will be like it's like a loyal, not loyal, like a royal, almost royal person if you sacrifice yourself or give more to others. Yeah, and again, let's just anywhere where it comes up like selfishness or something like this, let's just let go of this. This is just stories being told that it's selfish or that other people don't have enough, and then you cannot have that. And show you that everybody in this universe is able and have the right and the like the birthright of connecting to the abundance of the universe. And this is not your responsibility. How they do it, if they do it, if they want it, if they don't want it, it's completely not your responsibility. It's not even God's responsibility. It's not even God sitting there judging who gets it or not. Clear these ideas. And see yourself again as part of a huge universe that we live in. We are like a little specks of dust actually in all of this, and it's so huge and vast, and see yourself that you are actually complete part of it, not too small, not too big, not worthy enough or not worthy enough, not deserving or not undeserving, none of that. You are the part of it, and that's a fact. There's nothing else. And by releasing all these beliefs we talked about, and now look again at the globe and the lights that are lighting up with from your light. It's like the message they are receiving. See it again. Allow this to spread. See it again. How many lights, and how actually how it becomes lighter and more beautiful to see these sparks and to see these lights lighting up all over the globe, without overwhelm, without feeling like this is scary, this is too much, I don't know what to do with this will, overwhelm me, this would be a lot of work, none of that. It's like you're creating a net of, it's like a spider web of like a very great vibration of along the way, as it goes and spreads the light, and everybody who gets touched by it is like a connected dot, and it goes like a web, spreads across the globe. It even goes into like universes and stuff, whatever it is that, wherever your message will go. And it goes into generations and past generations, because the moment you heal yourself, you're healing also the past generations, and you're allowing them, and sort of to get the healing, so they can also um, like spread their light. And just watch the web growing, and lights going on and on and on and on, and like feel the gratitude in your heart, the gratitude of that this is possible for you, and that there is not that it's your birthright to do this. There is no exchange for it. It's equal exchange of you giving that and receiving back in all different forms of abundance. Good, good. And let's see what else. Um, there's actually a lot of things releasing at the moment. It's like releasing a lot of these ideas and these stories that it's like the bodies become much lighter and brighter and full of light. There's a little bit of stuff coming up about like, if I'm like this, if I'm this bright and like great, then it's like I'm arrogant and like selfish and I will be disconnecting from others. I wouldn't feel like I belong. So let's show you that this is not about, it's actually those nets, the webs you're creating, you are also part of it. And then include yourself in that net, and then you see how much